Try not to gasp. 3 words that instantly turned Sydney Sweeney into a trending topic. The moment people saw the headline, curiosity kicked in, not because the meaning was clear, but because it wasn't. Ambiguity is powerful, and this headline used it perfectly. Sydney Sweeney represents a new generation of Hollywood stars, talented, outspoken, and constantly under the microscope. Every move she makes is analyzed, amplified, and often misunderstood. So when her name appeared in such a provocative frame, the internet did what it does best. It assumed the most dramatic version. Clicks surged. Comment sections filled. Opinions formed before facts could catch up. That's how modern virality works: fast, emotional, and unforgiving. Some viewers felt genuinely surprised. Others felt manipulated by the wording. Many admitted they clicked simply to see what the fuss was about. And that reaction alone explains why the headline worked. Supporters argued that Sydney Sweeney has the right to control her image without being reduced to shock value. They questioned why bold expression still triggers outrage when it comes from women, especially those in their prime. Critics focused on media responsibility. They argued that sensational framing often overshadows talent, turning artists into moments instead of careers. And yet, those same critics still engaged, proving how powerful the curiosity hook really is. Age and visibility played quiet roles in the discussion. Sydney's youth made the reaction louder, expectations stricter, and judgment harsher. Supporters pushed back, saying confidence shouldn't be policed based on public comfort. What stood out most was Sydney's lack of reaction. No public defense. No explanation. In a culture addicted to instant responses, silence feels intentional and powerful. It forces the spotlight onto the audience and the media instead. As the viral wave continued, something shifted. People began questioning their own expectations. Why did the headline feel shocking? What were they expecting to see? And why does language alone have the power to shape perception so easily? Gradually, the conversation moved beyond the headline. Discussions about Hollywood pressure, body autonomy, and media exaggeration replaced the initial gasp. The moment became less about shock and more about awareness. Media observers pointed out that this pattern repeats constantly. Sensational wording creates instant attention, but it rarely holds up under scrutiny. Once the noise fades, only context remains. By the time the internet moved on, the lesson was clear. The headline did its job, but it also revealed how predictable the system has become. Sydney Sweeney didn't need to say a word. The reaction said everything. And once you see how easily curiosity is manufactured, it becomes impossible not to gasp, not at the moment, but at the machine behind it.